Hey everyone, it's Caitlin and welcome back to another video. Today we are tackling a breakfast and we're keeping things pretty simple and definitely cozy. I'm going to show you guys how to make oatmeal in the handy dandy Instant Pot. This is a cult favorite. A lot of you guys have an Instant Pot or a pressure cooker and you ask me for recipes using it all the time, so I wanted to start pretty basic. A lot of people don't even know you can make oatmeal in your Instant Pot maybe. So I'm going to show you how to make a basic oatmeal recipe, but I like to keep things a little bit interesting with my breakfast and switch things up every day as well. So I'm also going to show you three ingredient oatmeal topping ideas. So you can add different fun flavors to your oats throughout the week or over the course of a couple of weeks. So even if this is a staple in your diet, you don't have to be eating the exact same thing every day. So let's get right into it.
So like I said, this recipe is very basic. You only need 3 ingredients to make oatmeal in your Instant Pot, which is steel cut oatmeal, plant-based milk, and salt. But I will say you do need to use steel cut oatmeal for this recipe. It has a thicker shell and it typically takes longer to cook on the stove, but the Instant Pot is a high pressure machine, so if you use quick oats or rolled oats, it's not going to work. So you really do need to use steel cut oats. So just clearing that up now. And then we're going to add our liquid. I like to use a combination of non-dairy milk and water for that perfect level of creaminess. And then we're also going to add in a pinch of salt, which just brings out the flavors. I would totally recommend adding salt. You know, everything's just better with a little bit of salt, even sweet foods. We're just going to mix that all up with a spoon, plop it into the base of your Instant Pot, and then put the lid on it. Just make sure that you have the valve set to sealing, not venting. And guys, this recipe cooks in literally 4 minutes on manual high pressure. So you set your timer, and then as soon as the timer goes off, you're going to get this display screen, and you want to make sure you cancel immediately, otherwise the oatmeal will burn on the bottom. And then now there's a little bit of a waiting game. You do have to let the pressure naturally release for 20 minutes or so, but this would be a great time to work on your other meal prep or just sit back and relax, watch some Netflix, watch an episode of The Office, something like that. But after 20 minutes has passed, you should be able to naturally release it, and your oats will look like this. You do want to stir them a little bit because they'll be slightly thicker on the bottom than the top, but you get these nice creamy dreamy oats. If you want your oats a little bit thicker, a little bit thinner, you can easily adjust the liquid ratios that are in the blog post, which are linked below. That is it for our oats, guys. Like I said, it's very simple, very easy to make, but now we're going to move on to some fun flavors. So first up, we're going to be making some chunky monkey oatmeal, and for this recipe you're going to need your oatmeal plus some walnuts, some banana, and some chocolate chips. So you're going to take your oatmeal. Oh, I forgot to mention earlier, but if you want to naturally sweeten your oatmeal, you could totally stir in some maple syrup or brown sugar or mashed banana or something like that. But anyways, back to our chunky monkey. We're going to add our banana slices, as you can see here, plus some chopped walnuts and the chocolate chips. You obviously don't have to artfully arrange this like I did, but you know, I'm just going for the aesthetics. I want to encourage you to make this recipe, but it's really good, especially when you put the chocolate chips on the oatmeal when it's still warm. They get all nice and melty, and it kind of tastes like that chunky monkey ice cream, except a breakfast version. Next up, we're going to be making strawberry banana oatmeal, and I mean, this recipe is pretty self-explanatory. So we'll need strawberries, cinnamon, and banana. And the strawberry banana flavor is pretty classic, but I like to add the cinnamon in to the oatmeal as well, just because I'm obsessed with cinnamon and I think everything tastes better with cinnamon. But it's a nice way to switch things up a little bit, and you can obviously use frozen strawberries instead of fresh strawberries, or even just substitute with another berry. I just think berries and oatmeal are a great combination in general, and I love cinnamon too, so that's why I came up with this super duper easy recipe idea. But it's very easy for you to customize, you know, so that's why I wanted to include it. And then last but not least, we're getting a little bit more on the indulgent side and making some chocolate raspberry oatmeals. But again, we're only going to need 3 ingredients. You're going to need some cacao powder, some raspberries, and some maple syrup. And for this one, to start out, we're actually going to mix in about a tablespoon of cacao powder and 1 to 3 teaspoons of maple syrup, depending on your taste preference, into our oats before we add it to our bowl. If you wanted to do this in the Instant Pot ahead of time and only make chocolate oatmeal, you could totally do that too. Or you can just mix it in afterwards if you want to switch things up during the week. It is pretty easy to mix in, though I would recommend you use maple syrup along with the cacao powder, because otherwise it's going to be super bitter, and I would recommend using cacao powder over cocoa powder. There is a difference. Cacao powder is also sweeter as well, so you have to add less natural sweetener. But once you have your creamy oats, you're going to transfer them into a bowl and, well, top them with raspberries. How fancy. Again, you can use frozen raspberries or fresh raspberries, substitute with another fruit if you want to get fancier. I also think the chocolate chips would be good on here, or maybe even a drizzle of almond butter. That would be super yummy as well. Ooh, you could also add cinnamon too. Maybe I have a problem.
Alright guys, and that's it for this video. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see more Instant Pot related recipes from me, and also let me know what your favorite oatmeal breakfast combination is. I have quite a few that I rotate through, but it definitely involves some sort of fruit or berry and nut butter, but I realized in saying that is very vague. But honestly, I don't make chocolate oatmeal too much. I think it had to go on the fruitier side. I have chocolate for dessert though, and plenty of it. Anyways, I hope you guys like this video. If you're new to my channel and you want to see more, feel free to hit that little subscribe button right down there. I post 1 to 2 new videos every single week revolving around easy vegan recipes and things like that. And yeah, I hope you guys are having an awesome rest of your day, whatever time of day it is for you. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!